Hi, I'm Liam Graham. Today I'm going to talk about the Cold War. The Cold War was a state of geopolitical tension after World War II between powers. In this Cold War, we have two systems, capitalism and socialism. First of all, the capitalism is an economic system based on private ownership of the means of production and their operation for profit. Characteristics central to capitalism include private property, capital accumulation, wage labor, voluntary exchange, a price system, and competitive markets. In a capitalist market economy, decision making and investment are determined by every owner of wealth. And we have the socialism. It's a range of economic and social systems characterized by social ownership and worker self-management of the means of production, as well as the political theories and movements associated with them. Social ownership may refer to form of public, collective, or cooperative ownership. In this Cold War, we have two systems, capitalism and socialism. First of all, the capitalism is an economic system based on private ownership of the means of production and their operation for profit. Characteristics central to capitalism include private property, capital accumulation, wage labor, voluntary exchange, a price system, and competitive markets. Or to citizens' ownership of equality. What countries were the world leaders during this period?
The Cold War was an economic, political, and social conflict that took place after the Second World War, in which two of the main world powers during that time were faced, the United States and the Soviet Union.
Why did countries who were allies during the wars become enemies afterwards?
At the end of the Second World War, the countries that formed the group of the Allies, especially the United States and the Soviet Union, started making their own political, social, and economic path, which meant the formation of the Eastern and the Western blocs.
Where did the Cold War take place?
There is no doubt that the Cold War took place in the United States of America and the Soviet Union, but we can also say that this phenomenon spread through countries like Korea, Vietnam, and Cuba.
What opinion did the general public have of the Cold War?
I think that most of the people were worried about when a nuclear attack would happen on their countries. At the same time, I believe that people saw the Cold War as the first steps that could have led the world into a new world war, the third one.
What type of weapons did the two world powers have at their disposal?
Cold War can be resumed into an extreme competition between the USA and the URSS of who had a bigger amount of nuclear warheads.
I think the Cold War was just to prove which country is better about their government, the military, arms, everything. But I think it's not the best option to prove who is better because a country that it's better than other for sale like that, it's because they have more advanced like in their people like hospitals or they have more studies about sickness or technology, but good technology like cars or phones, the first world country. And I think about the socialism and capitalism, there are certain opinions about the capitalism and certain opinions about the socialism. I think the capitalism is kind of better because it gives you what you have and you have to work because you need the money, and if you don't work you don't have anything. But the socialism think in a way that everybody has the same, so I think it's not ready yet to use it. That's the word. It's not ready yet to use it. We have to plan it better and we have to change our minds to use a system like that, and that it's going to be right, because now it only getting worse with that. So yeah, I think it's better now the capitalism and a little piece of socialism. I think they are both good, but in different parts of the society. This is all for the video. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.